Hello, family. How are you doing? How are you? Today is Monday. We had a great week. We start at 12 o'clock, but I had a discussion with my graphics person. Mr. Highlight Films himself, absolutely love him. Shout out to my sister True, his wife. So we are going to start at 12, and we'll just start with the commercial. We're going to go 15 minutes in, and then you'll get it like that. So that is how you'll get the lives. So one of the things, no, I think we're supposed to leave the lives saying, yo, I don't know. I wrote down the notes wrong. Yeah, it was not supposed to be the lives this way. So because we live, like I can't change it when we live. All right, so we'll definitely be starting at 11:50 again to be doing the commercials and stuff. So you can we'll be starting at 12. That's what it is. We'll start at 12. So we can do the commercials live with you. But the commercials will be to the end, right? Because I'm just trying to respect my time and respect y'all time, and I want to make sure I'm giving you the 15 minutes that I promised. All right, y'all. So I am the real Elisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. We are live on on Waving on Instagram, and we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All right, so let's get to it. This is episode number 45. What are the 3 trends to watch for in healthcare staffing? Questions and answers with your CEO, Lisa Applewhite, 3 times. All right, let's get to it. Where am I? I'm right there. I was just pressing buttons. All right, y'all. So here we go. Why do I go live Monday through Friday? And just to give you a heads up, I will not be live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So I'm going to definitely see you next week. There will be recordings for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will be in Tampa for Myron Golden's live event. And I'm so excited because I actually get to meet somebody that is on my vision board. I get to meet Carter Cofield. He's on my vision board. And I'm so excited. Kawanda D is going to be there. So not missing this event. So I will definitely be in Tampa Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I will not be going live. So today I'm going live. Tomorrow I will not be going live. So today is the last day I'm going live for the week. I'm so sorry. I have a important meeting that I have to meet. Y'all done joined another group. I've been in this group for, let me say, a year and a half. It's just I'm finally taking a position in this group. This today will be the last live, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna miss y'all. I love doing this, but I want to be fully here. And I know at 11 o'clock tomorrow I will be gone to the meeting. So why do I go live Monday through Friday? I go live Monday through Friday because people have been asking me questions. They've been DMing me, texting me, emailing me, asking me just questions about healthcare, business, right? Being a wife, being a mom, right? Being a nurse. So this is why I decided to go live so I can educate you on the questions that you ask. And anybody can ask a question. You can DM me, you can text me, you can send it in the comments, and we will get it on the list so we can answer your question live. And we take about 15 minutes where we answer your question. And we give you 3 tips, right? So this is why we go live. So remember, Tuesday, Wednesday, for the rest of this week, it's all going to be recordings. Next week, I will be back. Next week, I will be back live on Monday. I'm looking at my calendar because we have a challenge next week. So those who are in the challenge, they will definitely be live. So next week we won't answer questions, but we will have the challenge. Next week will be a recording. I'm sitting here thinking like, how can I answer questions and do the challenge at the same time? So next week will be a recording, y'all. So, oh my God, it's going to be recorded, but don't you worry. All the recordings are great. We have several recordings. You'll definitely learn. Keep bringing your comments. Keep bringing your questions. Keep bringing your answers. So I just want to be honest and open with you guys because I love you. All right. So this is why we go live. Make sure you send your questions and stuff. Okay. So why do they call me CEO 3 times? Because we have 3 companies. I about to say CEO companies. All right. So we have 3 companies. Company number one is Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing. That is our company where we staff medical professionals in hospitals, nursing homes, and doctors' offices. Then we have our baby, our nonprofit called TOTLH Just Hard to Go Inc. That is the nonprofit that gives away to all of our medical professionals. So we help them with rental assistance, mortgage assistance, utility assistance, child care assistance, financial literacy assistance, education, and credit repair and assistance. So this is where we take care of the holistic medical professional. Then you got company number three, the Real Elisa Applewhite Consulting. That it has what brought you questions and answers, 15-minute live questions and answers, and we also consult healthcare staffing owners on how to target premium clients. So that is why we're having the challenge next week. So we can consult healthcare staffing owners on how to have premium clients. So we got to look at the timing for that. But next week, I believe is the same timing as that we go live. I'm really considering doing live at another time. I don't know if 12 o'clock works for everybody, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to do a survey. Y'all going to tell me what hour works best for you. All right. So the consulting company also works with hospitals to consult them on how to retain their medical staff. And then what we do, healthcare staffing workers, employees, and we teach them how to be the best medical professionals they can be. One of the things that I forgot is TOTLHS Hard to Go Inc. also hosts the Hard to Go Gala, which will be having November 4th this year in the Charlotte area. All right, so let's get to it. What are the 3 trends to watch for in healthcare staffing? So one of the trends, and y'all know I normally give y'all 3 tips. One of the trends you definitely want to watch out for is, and I want to make sure that it's not sliding, because this camera be sliding over here in Instagram, y'all. All right, so increasing demand for temporary staffing. What are the 3 trends to watch for in healthcare staffing? Increasing demand for temporary staffing. So this is why I say healthcare staffing is so amazing, right? No matter how much clients say we're not doing staffing agencies, right? It is because some staffing agencies either charge too much or that their staff wasn't as quality as the price that the agency paid for. And this is where we come in at Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing, and we say, look, we work with our clients. We're not trying to make you bankrupt. We're trying to get professional people. I'm gonna take that trying out. We are going to get professional, accountable, compassionate people at the bedside of our patients, so that, I guess, see, if I look up at the camera, y'all, I can't see the screen, but I can look at myself. I see myself. All right, so they can take care of the patients, right? So we are not trying to rob home health. We're not trying to rob clients. We are not trying to take advantage. We are truly, truly in this for a partnership, a long-term partnership, because we know how important it is and how it affects the patient when they have somebody there that truly cares, and consistency matters with anybody. So you have to think about it like this, right? It is an increasing demand for temporary staffing because of so many medical professionals retiring, so many medical professionals left the profession because of COVID. You know, it was just a mindset change. So many medical professionals that have more experience, they go to staffing agencies to get paid a little bit more. So these are the trends you need to watch for. It is increasing demand for temporary staffing, and it's not just in healthcare staffing industry. This is in all industries. There is an increased amount of, hey, look, if we could just get somebody temporarily here until we hire full time. Because of the changes that's went on in the market, right? We're still recovering from a pandemic that hit us really hard as Americans. Excuse me. God, I need to wake up. Somebody needs to say, Lisa, wake up. All right. So that's one of the trends, is increasing demand for temporary staffing. All right. Number 2, what are the 3 trends to watch for in healthcare staffing? Aging populations, retiring healthcare professionals. I'm gonna say it again because it's like fancy words, and y'all know I'm not well with fancy words because I want people to understand actually what I'm saying. Okay, aging populations, retiring healthcare professionals. In short, right, that mama nurse that trained you, that mama doctor that trained you, or that daddy doctor or daddy nurse that trained you is about to retire. These are the years for them to retire. And because they're retiring and because they have, most of them have been at their job for 20 years, 10 years, right? 30 years, 40 years. Most of them have been at that job from the time that was their only employment, right? Well, you're not getting that with these younger generations, these Generation X's. You're not. You're getting somebody high, getting in a job, getting experience, and then going to look for something higher, right? With the same experience. So you're going to see a need for healthcare staffing because the aging populations are now retiring and they have to cover those people that are now retiring. So that's why sometimes when you go into medical facilities, you'll see a charge nurse that has 1 year experience. You'll see a charge nurse that has 6 years experience because the more experienced medical professionals either retired or they're going to staffing agencies. They're going to staffing agencies because they pay more, right? They pay more, less. They feel like it's less responsibilities, but it's not. It's just less being of the politics of the facility you work in. There's a lot of politics that go behind nursing and healthcare and being a doctor and medicine period. It's a lot of politics. And it's not just, hey, I feel like this is the right thing to do. It is a lot of how much it's going to cost the hospital, how much is it going to cost the patient, is this going to be effective price wise? It's a lot of prices that dictate care in healthcare. Now, do I agree and think that is right? Absolutely not. I absolutely don't. But I can't lie and say I've been in healthcare for 18 years, and I cannot lie and say that has not came across my vision or came across me with other staffing to say, oh, this medication costs too much. This person doesn't have this insurance, so we can't get them that medication. Let's see if we can get them something similar to it several times, right? So, aging populations, retiring healthcare professionals is one of the trends that you need to watch for. What's going on with the internet? It's been doing that for the last 3 days. All right, so number 3, because I want to respect your time. What are the 3 trends to watch for in healthcare staffing? And that is going to be healthcare professionals with more technology skills. So this is very important for healthcare staffing owners. If you are going to hire healthcare medical professionals, make sure that all the experiences as far as technology that your client is looking for, they have, right? And how do you do that? You look on the resume, you ask the actual staff, and not only that, but you look up, hey, what are the top technology uses that are being used in healthcare right now? What is the top softwares that are being used in healthcare right now, right? So for most people who don't know, Epic was created by a nurse, and the theme of it is Star Wars. Shout out to my nurses. This one software is a charting software, has made this lady millions and millions and millions of dollars. Why? Because she is a nurse. She's seen a problem and she solved it. And now a lot of hospitals are converting over to her system, right? So if majority of people, and this is nationwide, this is not just state specific, this is nationwide. So the medical professionals you hire, that is a plus if they have worked with Epic. Now, Epic does have several different levels based on the package that the employer buys. But if they have Epic experience, this can work out for you. And I'm going to tell you how it worked out for me. When I was a travel nurse, they wanted me on a med surg floor, but I was an ICU nurse. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do med surg, but what they were offering for pay was ridiculously crazy for a med surg floor. And they said, well, the only thing we want you to do is walk around and train the staff on Epic, because I had Epic experience for so many years. So I got to go and work as a nurse, but train people. Hold on, my Instagram people. Hold on, my phone ringing. There we go. There we go. So I got to train people in Epic, plus get paid this high salary. So, this high wage. So this is why I say it's very important to, when you get into a hospital, master the system. Find out how many systems. Based on my years of travel, I think I know 22 different systems. And the medication systems that they have, I know so many of them, right? And it's all because I had this experience. So my resume is very sought after. I still get calls. I still get calls and offers to work as a nurse because my resume is so extensive. But again, as a healthcare staffing owner, you definitely want to make sure you are looking for people who have a lot of technology skills. This is one way to get your particular placement in the door, because they can say, all right, so that's less training. Let's bring them in. That person now is over the person who has 5 or 6 years experience. Why? Because it's less training. It's less training that they got to do technology wise. They have the experience, they have the technology training, and boom, they're in the door. All right. So let's go over it. We went over 3. And again, I want to respect your time. What are the 3 trends to watch for in healthcare staffing? Increasing demand for temporary staffing. 2, aging populations, retiring healthcare professionals. Just mean grandmas and grandpas. They just tired. They ready to go home. Okay. Healthcare professionals with more technology skills. So make sure you're looking for the healthcare professionals that have the long list of that they've practiced these type of technologies and work with them. All right, y'all. So I want to make sure you are following me on all social media platforms. The Real Elisa Applewhite. The Real Elisa Applewhite. I can't thank Instagram enough. Like every day I look, my numbers are going up, and I appreciate it. Facebook, thank you so much. YouTube, y'all need to subscribe to the YouTube, right? If you follow me on Instagram, make sure you subscribing to my YouTube channels. All right. So follow me on all social media platforms. Then I want you to go like my Facebook page, y'all. Go like my business page. That is The Real Elisa Applewhite. Again, that is The Real Elisa Applewhite. All right. So as I always leave y'all, I'm going to say, right? Let's go. I'm going to play one commercial. I'm going to play one commercial with sound, and that'll be it. So I actually like my commercials. I feel naked without my commercials, but it's okay. We can get used to this too. One of the things that I always say is I'm so glad. I am so ecstatically glad, even though I sound like I'm sleepy, y'all. And I think it has something to do with driving from West Virginia. We went to West Virginia this weekend, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was mind-blowing. It was not what I imagined. We went to Charleston, West Virginia, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I think that's why I'm tired. That's why I was sleepy. But we still got to keep working. We still got to keep going, right? So I don't know why my video stopped on Instagram, but it's still going everywhere else. Just want to let you know that I absolutely love you. I'm so glad that God brought you here today. And if you are breathing, take a deep breath right now and realize that you now have another day to live your life. You now have another day to accomplish any goal that you ever desired before. You now have another day to make the needle move in your life, in your business, and you should not take this for granted, because there's no guarantee that you're going to wake up tomorrow. There's no guarantee that I'm going to make it to this meeting tomorrow, but there is guarantee right now while I'm living and breathing that I can get something done, because God has chosen me to live another day. Remember, I absolutely love you. Don't even know who you are out in this universe, but God loves you way more than I can ever explain. Hey, Kia, how are you? I'm sending a survey your way, Miss Kia Johnson. I hope everything is going on. Thanks for the love and the support, darling. But God loves you. He loves you way more than I ever can explain, way more than I ever can tell you. And you need to find that love. Like everybody needs to find that love, because once you find that love, you'll see that you have always already been completed. All right, family. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Y'all have a great day. Bye bye. Healthcare is affected by everything, right? You could be walking and have a stroke or have a heart attack. Now you are in the healthcare system, right? You can just all of a sudden start having mental issues, and now you're in the healthcare system, right? You could be minding your business and somebody can come in and shoot you, or hit your car or something like that, and now you are in the healthcare arena. And this is why healthcare is so important to me, because to me it matters who's at the bedside, right? So I always say to people, it doesn't matter to me that I have a nurse that say, hey, I'm a nurse, or I'm a CNA, and they show up at the building, right? That doesn't show me their integrity. Their integrity, their accountability, their professionalism, it shows when the door is closed. That is how you know how true a person is to their mission of being a healthcare professional, right? Is how they treat the patients with the doors closed. And my goal is to help to educate healthcare staffing owners and also medical professionals, and again hospitals, on how to help medical professionals get back to that mindset of how to treat people when the door is closed.